Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika here to do the February 2024 Divine Masculine collective reading. Give me a moment here to get closer to the mic. So, I'm going to start off by taking a look at the overall themes for the Divine Masculine for the month, and we're going to go over what's going on for him this month. And start off with a major arcana and a minor arcana theme to set the tone here. So, Divine Masculine, February 2024 is the major arcana. And we're getting Indigo, the Magician. Okay, so basically starting this off without even clarifying already, but I'm getting a very strong feeling like this is a master co-creator. This is the magician. This is the magician that knows and that he has all the tools to create the life that he desires. And he is, in essence, ready to, I feel, rebel in some ways against authorities that have kept him small. I feel like this is where I just keep getting drawn to this crystal here. The crystal aspect of the indigo child is ready. There's crystal clarity on what he is here to do. Maybe crystal clarity on his purpose, clarity on healing of the inner child. There's just a lot here where it's almost like the masculine has remembered who the hell he is. Like, he's the dang divine masculine. And remember, we all have and are elements and expressions of masculine and feminine energy. So, as I always recommend to watch my videos also for your personal masculine energies, that is the part of you that is the protector, the part of you that is the doer, the part of you that is the benevolent leader in your own life. Make love, not war, but in the way of, if I have to go to war, I will, meaning I will fight for injustices and protect those that are innocent. Yet I don't choose violence or aggression in order to do it, but I can use it if I have to. So think about how that applies in your own life. Like, where are you ready to protect, to fight for, and to stand, not as much fight, but even just stand for the light. So let's get a minor arcana theme to accompany this for February for the divine masculine. The Knight of Flames, the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this is the go for it energy. I'm passionate, I'm purposeful. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do. And when I get this burst of confidence, when I align with my divine purpose, nothing can stop me. So we're going to add to this, get some more messages. Also, I did just launch the February relationship kit. That is a series of all three videos, my three best videos that I do. I don't post anywhere else. They're just in the relationship kit, where I take a look at all the energies going on for the month of February when it comes specifically to relationships, including, not just love relationships. But if you're interested, they're meant to accompany these divine masculine, divine feminine monthly readings if you want to go more in depth into themes that could come up in relationships this month. So that is available if you would like to check that out. The link is down in the description box below. And also, I know I've debuted my new Oracle deck in the last couple of extended readings. If you're curious about that, there'll be more to come about that. So let's get another message for the Divine Masculine theme for February 2022. Guarded and protected. So this is about it says, thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. So again, whatever the masculine is doing this month as the protector, he is also divinely protected. When the divine masculine aligns with his power, he realizes that he has allies in the higher dimensions, allies in the divine stream of energy that support him on his purpose. He's not just here as a bloke on the earth just bumbling along. He has a very specific, strong purpose, not only in his own life, but for others around him and for humanity. So this is where whatever's going on this month, he is guarded and protected, including his loved ones, when he is aligned with the light and he holds the sword of truth. So what other theme do we have for February? The fortune cookie, fortuitous. Ooh. So I feel like what I'm getting right off the bat with this card is there's a feeling of what's been predicted and foretold is beginning to come true, or has the potential to come true. And it's almost as though the masculine is aligning with that energy of, ooh, I wonder what good is in store for me. Let me go discover it. And there may be signs and synchronicities that are coming up that are foretelling what is coming for him. That maybe it's like, well, we shall see. What other theme do we have for the divine masculine? The eyes of love. Wow. Focus your eyes on loving actions and your lips on loving words. So part of the energy of February is choices, decisions, partnerships. It is a 2-month in an 8-year. So there's manifestations, there's big changes. And what they're saying is the masculine may be very focused on protecting those that he loves, protecting his own heart, but also knowing when to open his heart to the divine feminine. So speaking of love, let's get a theme here for love from the romance angels. We're getting free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Well, there you have it. Where have you been keeping yourself protected in your safety zone, your safety net? Where have you been keeping yourself small? But it's a choice that you've been making. It's a free will choice to have kept yourself in a situation. You may have told yourself you were trapped, but you're not really. See, this is a unicorn who's in a fenced-in area, and the unicorn can fly. He can get out of there if he wants to. And again, I'm getting a very strong feeling like the masculine is really connecting to the conscious knowing of his spiritual powers and his spiritual and divine purpose. It's like he's gone beyond being just, a person walking around the planet who interacts with life, interacts with others. This is where he's starting to see the bigger picture and see his part in it. So I'm going to put these kind of over here. So let's take a look at what energies will be supporting the divine masculine in the month of February. What cosmic energies will be supporting the divine masculine as he moves through this month. Also, in the extended that I go into, I break down the month week by week and go a lot more in depth what's going on spiritually for him, what's going on in his physical world, what he's thinking and feeling about his life and his world, his divine feminine, moving forward, all that. Also, what get a lot of guidance in the extended, but what energies are supporting him this month? Time for healing. Again, I keep getting drawn to this indigo child here, and he's wearing essentially an indigo / violet kind of a cloak here. There's the little boy and then the grown-up man. And I feel like a lot of what happens this month is the opportunity for healing, not only between the masculine and the feminine, but also, and anyone else, but there's the real healing of the inner child. And I feel like the wisdom of the inner child of the masculine is really going to be, it's almost like the inner child of the sacred masculine has been an ally and the gem deep within him that he has just discovered about himself. Like, what are the gifts of your inner child? What did your inner child go through that shaped you for who you are, that maybe had brought about some challenges for you, but at the end of the day strengthened you so that you can now connect to your power. It's just an overwhelming feeling I keep getting in this reading. So let's see what other energies are supporting the new moon in Pisces. So what is it that you want from love? Thinking about what you want from love, thinking about your emotions, going inward to connect to what you really desire. This could be a month where love is on the mind of the masculine. Now, granted, we do move into Pisces season in the month of February. So I don't know if the actual new moon in Pisces is in February or if it's at the beginning of March this year, but it doesn't matter because the energy is here regardless, which is, what do you want to initiate when it comes to your emotional well-being? And clearly with the eyes of love here, this is about loving actions and loving words, being loving. And when you are loving, the universe loves you back. What other energies are supporting the divine masculine this month? The waxing moon, the energy gaining momentum. Again, I feel like this is a month where the masculine has been undergoing a lot of healing deep within him, has opened the door to healing, and with the wisdoms he is gaining from his healing experience and his own reflection on his own journey, it is strengthening his sense of purpose. Again, he's starting to see why he went through why he went through. Why he went through what he went through. He's starting to see how it applies to his life today. He's starting to see how it shaped who he is, and it also shaped some of his shadows, and also how he's choosing now with free will to transcend his past experiences and open more to his gifts. So what energies are going to be challenging to the divine masculine in the month of February? How is he going to be challenged this month? The new moon in Gemini, communication. The new moon in Virgo. And the cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. Well, here you have it, guys. The masculine knows what he wants. He knows who he wants. He knows what his next steps are in terms of where his soul is calling him to go. Now, the challenge he has this month is actually doing it. Actually making the move to open up a dialogue about putting effort in to something solid. I feel like where the masculine is going to be challenged is he feels like however he communicates, it has to be perfect. And this could hold him back because he feels like if he doesn't say it right or perfectly, whatever he wants to communicate this month, then he's going to get shot down. He's going to get heartbroken. Again, this little indigo inner child energy of like wanting to be loved and seen for who he is, but remembering the times where he was shot down, remembering the times where he spoke up and said something and was chastised for it. Maybe it's even especially when he talks about emotions. Many masculine children are taught very early to cut off their emotions and their feelings because it's weak. They got to toughen up. A lot of feminines as well are taught that because that's the patriarchy. It's like emotions equal weakness. Talking about feelings equals weakness. He doesn't have much practice in doing it. in general, right? There are those that are, gifted verbally. But in general, this is new territory for the masculine to be able to communicate about feelings, about what he wants, about what he loves, who he loves, what he wants to do, especially when it comes to healing, possibly a connection with somebody, but just his own healing. This is how he's going to be challenged, is talking, how he speaks, what he says. Now remember, this challenge is something that he is here to overcome by getting into action. He is no longer the little boy who got made fun of when he was emotional, or when he expressed discomfort, or what he loves or who he loves. He is this grown-ass man now. Again, this is an energy, not a gender, but I speak in the language of the genders to make it clear when it comes to the channeling of the energies. So what's hard for him here is kind of knowing what to say when he makes his move, what he's going to do to show that he cares and that he's ready to put effort into this. So that's where he's going to be challenged. So with that, I'm going to get some guidance for the Divine Masculine, for those not going over to the extended. And like I said, in the extended, I break down the month. I go week by week. I really break it down into a lot more detail of what's going on, as well as his thoughts and feelings regarding love and the Divine Feminine, and also what he needs to know about his strengths as well as his vulnerabilities this month. So the final guidance for the Divine Masculine, that is, hold on, let me get this deck. So this is a month of big moves, specifically focused on love, taking back control of your life, Divine Masculine. You are guarded and protected when you are aligned with your divine purpose. When you free yourself from constriction and from your prison that you have kept yourself in, and you are being brave and bold and in alignment spiritually with your purpose, you are protected. You're safe. And it's okay to ask for help and to from the universe and from others. And ask the angels for guidance and support. My daughter had a book growing up called Thank You Angels, and I loved it. I used to read it to her all the time, and it was all about children and angels. And basically the moral of the story of that book is angels can't help you unless you ask. That's your free will choice. They're sitting by waiting to help you, but if you don't ask, they can't interfere. So that's, again, that conscious intention, co-creation with the divine. But when you ask, they scramble to come help you. So don't be afraid to do that, Divine Masculine. So let's get the guidance for the month of February for the Divine Masculine. We're getting the Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Have some fun. Have some joy. Sorry, and I gotta flip this over. This is the Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. Look at this, 51, 15. They're mirrors of each other. If life has been heavy and intense lately, which it certainly has for many people, find a way to have some fun this month. Be playful. Don't take life quite so seriously, even though it is serious and it is important. It's important that you don't forget the playful energy, because the miracles are endless here, Divine Masculine. They really are, but it's important that you get into the lightness of your being, the inner child, and trust the great mystery, Divine Masculine. This is an 11 card. So it's like there's a depth of divinity that and the gentleness of the whale, right? The whale is a massive beast, but there's this gentleness as they flow through the water. Yet they can also jump out and leap and breach the water surface. And I remember when I was living in California, I believe now is the whale migration. I used to see them right off my back patio overlooking Cardiff Beach. And I would just watch them. And I would watch also the dolphins. But anyway, there's a mystery. Who knows why? All we know is there is a flow, and whales are very spiritual creatures. But I feel like the divine really wants to give to the divine masculine the understanding and the reward for connecting to his true purpose. And the universe is going to deliver. If you are brave, good fortune is on its way. Focus the eyes on love and take back control of your life, divine masculine. All right, beautiful friends, I will see some of you in the extended. Do check out the divine feminine reading as well as the relationship kit. It's 3 videos, basically almost for the price of 1. So it's a bargain, as well as it gives you the most important information of this month. And I gotta tell you, I already recorded the videos. We got a month. I can't wait to do the divine feminine's reading too, because this is a month of 2 very strong, healed people coming together and needing to make some decisions and some choices. So with that, I send you so much love. Bye.